Hey everyone, just me and Brandon today.
Yeah, hello.
So, we made quite a mess going through this on our way through the Sprixie Kingdom.
Yeah, we did.
We missed lots of stars and stamps, and this video is kind of meant to be as a cleanup to show you what we missed. But first off, since the slot machine's here, I might as well show you how you're supposed to do the slot machine, at least when you're by yourself.
Because I think in the Let's Play, I messed it up for all of us. All you guys were insane.
The second try I did. The first try I tried doing this, but I messed it up. So if you go with the beat of the music,
you can actually get all of it.
Yeah, you're consistent. So 777.
Look, look, Luigi's happy.
Yeah, running around in circles. What are you gonna do when you get all that money?
I like how but then we can never get that. I don't think we will ever get the slot machine just because
we can keep trying. There's a lot of slot machines in the game.
Alright,
so I got 8 lives out of that. That's the most you can get out of one slot machine. Mario is right. So this is the first level where we missed some stars. We missed 2 in 1-3.
Yeah, I think.
So when you're by yourself and you go back to a level you've already completed, these ghost Miis appear, and they're basically just ghosts like from a racing game, except in a not racing game. Sometimes they'll run around with these little gifts. You can pick them up, and they're just random presents.
And I like how the star that you got, the first star you got, was actually really early in the game. But I'm guessing we were all just
ran straight ahead.
Yeah, we were to just play.
And then we come to this star. I remember this star was very contentious for Aaron. When he tried to, so the coins on the left he tried to get, but he couldn't reach the top one. And then I was the only one in a cat suit, but Brandon here pinned me down and made sure I couldn't get to that coin in time.
I think, you were gunning for all these stars and all those pipe mini games. So that's why I think.
You might notice quite a bit of animosity between us in these episodes, but rest assured that me and Brandon are actually friends in real life, as well as Aaron.
Actually, I'm a very competitive person, even when I'm playing multiplayer games. You probably don't see it when I'm playing.
Well, especially when you play multiplayer games, you mean? Because I don't know how you can be competitive when you're by yourself.
Yeah. I don't think you really see a competitive side to me when I play like the single player games. Yeah. But
so really quick, I'm turning off these Miis because as cool as they are, they kind of get in the way.
And here's the famous Plessy plunging falls.
So I kept this whole level in just to show you how it's done.
But in terms of friendship-wise, I think this is a very big friendship sabotage.
Yeah, kind of multiplayer Mario games in general are kind of tests of friendship.
And I guess I better say this here. I guess I better say this here, but in the run, it was kind of obvious that I think at one point you guys even caught me sabotaging. But there was another time where you guys blamed me for sabotaging a jump, and I think I went along the lines of, how could it be me? You didn't even hear any noise coming from me, and then we immediately went. I think this was off screen. I don't think Anthony actually captured it, but we immediately went off screen and started blaming Anthony for the sabotage, even though the whole time it was actually me jumping.
So notice the distinct lack of jumping when, I go through this by myself. So we need to get the stamp. The stamp is what we missed in this level. So that star the specific star that we kept dying to get, if you get that star, you actually cannot get the stamp.
Yeah, I think you gotta play the stage twice.
Yeah, so no matter what, you have to play the stage at least twice to get everything.
Yeah. But in terms of sabotage, I was sabotaging every single time.
Yeah, big shocker there.
Hey, it's what I do.
So somehow we were able to get every star first time, but as I said, the stamp is mutually exclusive with the second star.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to come back for this.
And then I think I ended up winning this one because, well, first of all, I had the Casu, and second of all, there are hidden coins right below where Luigi's standing. And basically, if everybody has a Casu and you pick up that coin, you basically
Though I think I ended up actually I don't think I was a cat and I missed the jump or something, so I was at the bottom of the pole. But yeah, Plessy levels. I guess when it comes to whoever wins in quotes Plessy levels, it kind of comes down to what very little happens when you're not on Plessy, because those points when you're on Plessy are shared.
Yeah. So I don't know what you were doing there.
Well, there's no one around to slap the controller out of my hand, so I got to enjoy all the Miiverse goodness. Okay, so we missed something in this stage too, and I believe this was also your fault.
What?
the stamp at the end of the stage, which I cut to the end of the stage. So obviously I'm not showing off all of every level.
Oh, yeah.
The video would be twice as long. So you ran to the flagpole, and you see how low the flag was because you just ran and jumped. I was trying to do this, and it didn't give me time to do that.
Like I said, in the video, as long as you come in last or close to last, I'm pretty much satisfied.
Yeah, so I guess Brandon's hyper-competitiveness is compounded. Like, I guess I'm the guy to beat because I've actually played this game before, so I kind of know where everything is.
I mean, like...
I kind of know the game, so...
I mean, like, I think you have won most of the...
I've probably come in first the most, but it's not, like, literally... Like, I'm probably still only first, like, maybe half the time. I don't know.
Hey, but it really does add kind of, like...
Okay, so... Captain Toad. We passed by Captain Toad, and we didn't do it because these levels are single player only. They're very different. You don't play as a Mario or a regular Toad. You play as Captain Toad.
Oh, do you have like the same characteristics as either of the characters that you play? Or
no, these levels are actually very different. These puzzles are kind of puzzle-oriented levels.
Oh, no, as in if you play Captain Toad. Do you have like the jump and run?
So Captain Toad cannot jump. I'm trying to jump here.
Oh.
He just kind of makes noises.
That's adorable.
So the level really becomes a puzzle. How can you get through this level without jumping? Even these little bitty buds, which are basically Goombas, are pretty significant threats when you cannot jump.
Oh, so it's kind of like a one-shot. Are those bugs a one-shot?
No, so Captain Toad behaves just like a regular Mario character in that he has 2 hits. So if he gets hit once, he turns into tiny Captain Toad, and if he gets hit again, he dies. So this level is more or less a tutorial on showing how Captain Toad works. It's really just a straight line and very basic enemies to avoid. And also there's this little propeller platform, which I think you guys grew to appreciate in that Puff Prod Peaks. That's actually the first appearance of one of those platforms. But yeah, so Captain Toad levels usually have 5 stars in them, and the goal of the level is to get all 5 stars. So I don't think you can complete these levels without getting all 5 stars in them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't add this in the multiplayer. I mean, I know that only like, if you're single player, you can, you're only a single player.
Well, to be fair, I have no idea how this would be done. Like,
I mean,
I think that would be completely like kind of weird in multiplayer.
I mean, it's kind of like you can just kind of watch the single player just kind of go through.
Yeah,
this.
I mean, but I could have done it during the regular episodes, but I thought it'd be a real break of pace.
Wait, you can actually do this during multiplayer?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but I think you just have to sit there and watch me play by myself though. And there we go. So we actually got everything in the castle, so now we're going on to World 2. I think we missed... So we actually did pretty good in World 1. Yeah. We only missed in a couple of stages.
World 1 is kind of generally easy.
Yeah.
Well, I think the later levels that we play, it's going to gradually get harder to get stars.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
even in World 2, actually, we did pretty good. This is the first level we missed anything in, and it's the stamp.
Oh, at least it gives you something to... we can do like another...
Yeah.
Star stamp hunt.
Yeah, there's another one I think coming probably after World 5 or 6. So I switched to Mario because you have to be Mario to get the stamp. So those little buttons, there's one for each character. They're each in different levels. Like the Peach one was in Pretty Plaza Panic, which we were able to get. There's a Mario one there, and yeah, I guess we just never saw it.
Oh, so
that's all we missed in that level.
I think I was gonna mention it before you started the was it Captain Toad, but. I think the group that we have for the Let's Play is pretty well. I mean, all of our personalities vary, and my competitive nature actually, it's kind of.
I guess I'm the expert. You're the
try hard, I would say, and then
Aaron's definitely the emotional one.
Yeah, the screamer.
And special guest is the calm one.
The anonymous.
Yeah. Our anonymous friend.
Our anonymous friend. I think in the episode we mentioned his name was John.
Oh yeah, here we go. You suck.
But I think in the
deal with it. Another deal with it.
No, but I think in the episode we mentioned his name was John, but that isn't actually his name.
No, his name is pretty much the opposite of John. So actually, I think that's all we missed in World 2.
Actually, I think John would be like an appropriate name for him, like a John Doe kind of character.
Yeah, the problem is we have another friend named John, whose name is actually John. So, on to World 3, we actually missed a lot of stuff on World 3.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Almost every level we missed at least 1 star.
Wait, sorry. I kind of missed World 2. We didn't have a lot of stuff that we missed, huh?
Yeah, actually, just that 1 stamp. I think that was it.
Oh, and you had the boot. I think you mentioned the Let's Play about the boot, but we missed it somehow.
We did get it, but I think I just started talking about it after whoever had it lost it. But yeah, there's a star up there that we missed. You can't really see it unless you're, I guess. I think if you talk to the Sprixie, who gives you like a vantage point, you could see it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really work too well in multiplayer. Oh, I checked this out.
You nailed it, huh?
Yeah. That's my skills. So I'm also showing if you blow into the microphone in any level, you can cause like the trees and stuff to move.
Oh, nice.
So I pretty much constantly do that.
And you can do that even not
even at the end. Yeah, it'll always if the gamepad microphone detects blowness, it will
blowness.
It'll do stuff like that.
And you criticize for my word use.
Well, the problem is I make up words intentionally.
Yeah.
You try to say real words and mess up. So chain link charge. This we saw this star, but I just ran by it because
you want Peach?
We knew it's easiest to get with Peach.
Oh,
because it's a really long jump. Because I knew that it was going to be painful to get it with 4 of us.
Oh wait.
So I tried timing the run and I messed up the timing so bad. I think I'd try again and I messed it up again. So I'm like, oh shit, I'll just go for it.
Oh, you got it.
This is probably one of the first like hard stars to get because you need to be kind of specific with timing.
So would you say there are more stars? What would you say is the hardest star to get? Is it like
the hardest single star?
Yeah, coming up later in our...
pretty much at the end of the game, kind of where you'd expect the hardest stars to be. This is probably one. You mean like Outlier, like hard stars? That's probably one of very few. Outlier, like just really hard. But this is kind of like an Outlier level. Like, this is the first auto scroller level, and it's kind of a difficulty spike if you're not expecting it.
And I think you mentioned it was probably off screen. You probably mentioned, but in the later levels, they actually have like a very hard version of
so
earlier stage,
in the very late game. There are hard versions of previous levels. I don't think there's one version of this level, but they make the levels hard. Like seriously, like
kind of like a Kaizo, yeah. What am I saying, Kaizo? Kaizo.
Like we're probably gonna be game overing every level.
Or no. Actually, to be more accurate, it's probably like the Super Mario's lost.
Yeah, like Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the end, if we don't shape up, if we keep doing what we've been doing, we will be game overing every level at the end.
I kind of have a feeling that we won't shape up, and we'll just kind of
if anything, we'll probably get worse.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh yeah, I remember.
So this is the end of the level. So someone ran into the door and we couldn't come back to this. This is what happens if you follow the couch up. You got this pipe.
No, I went through the door.
But the pipe is ghosts. But they give you a star.
Whoa, pipes be ghosting. No, but I think we were actually waiting for that the couch to come up.
Yeah, because I thought it came back for some reason, but it never did. So we just sat there for like a minute.
Oh, look, that's the fake.
That's the ghosts. More ghosts.
Spooky
ghosts, huh?
And then you will start thinking that one is a ghost. Do you think in later levels when you play a ghost stage, do they just kind of like mind fuck you about this one? Like it's the next one, and then you're like, oh.
No. Like the later ghost houses become more.
Press 2 for spooky.
the later ghost houses are less psychological and more
kind of like
precision. Yeah. Like they're just harder levels without like messing with you.
Oh, that's not fun. I kind of like the whole mind fuck.
I don't know. I mean, like the next ghost house, which is in World 5, I believe, is like a shipwreck.
Yeah.
And it's definitely more of a precision platforming than like a. I mean, it's got great atmosphere, but it's not really like a puzzle spooky. It's definitely like a precision platforming kind of deal. Well, actually, I shouldn't say precision platforming, but it is. You know, it's more precise than.
Wow! Look
spooky.
at that! Look at that crazy hammerhead shark.
Yeah. So this is the second Captain Toad level. This one, they don't like take the gloves off, but it is definitely like non-trivial like the first one was.
So do the Captain Toad games get like significantly harder as you progress into the later stages?
You mean the Captain Toad levels?
Yeah.
Yes. If I remember right, the final Captain Toad level is actually very hard.
Would you say it's harder than the actual gameplay of the?
Like the harder than like the actual like real level?
Yeah.
No, it's not that hard.
No. But but there is a challenge.
Yeah. You definitely have to think. As I said, these Captain Toad levels are more puzzles than action stages.
And I'm noticing you're scrolling it, right?
Yeah, so these Captain Toad levels are very oriented or very centered around knowing where everything is. So the camera is very free. You could use a gyroscope, but I thought that would like make you feel sick if you watched it, like that kind of like jittery movement. So I decided not to use it. I just use a stick.
Oh, you went. You actually have to go.
Yeah, so I don't mess up in this level. So what I'm doing is actually what you're supposed to do. So you actually, as I said, you have to think. You have to like jump down there when it's not immediately obvious. But you see, there's a ledge there, and that leads to the continuing path.
And I'm guessing the later levels have kind of like this whole. There's a button everywhere, and
I think the next Captain Toad level, which is in World 5, is actually probably my favorite one because it's like a ghost house.
Huh, for real.
And it's definitely very puzzle oriented. That one, you actually have to think quite a bit.
I'm really loving the hammerhead shark. At first, I was like, "That's a weird, like it's got to be weird, kind of swimming with that big head." But,
well, real hammerhead sharks.
Yeah, of course,
distended.
Of course. But I don't know. I like the design.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of cool designs, and the reason I corrected you is because there is a Captain Toad game. There's a whole game of just Captain Toad.
Uh-huh.
It's called Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I don't actually have it, but it's literally like 40 levels at least.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Captain Toad games were kind of popular around this one here, so Nintendo decided to.
Yeah, Captain Toad was these levels were definitely like kind of like a highlight of this game, so they decided to make a full game of it. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. The biggest complaint I've heard is that it's a bit short for how much it costs. I think it's $40.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely a well put together.
Do you think that Nintendo created like a DLC to add more stages to the game or an update?
Kind of. Actually, if you have 3D World, you actually unlock special stages.
Oh. Really?
Actually, they are actually stages from 3D World that you, like stages like this that you play as Captain Toad.
Oh, so I think you're going to be doing... You want to show us something here.
Oh, right. So I'm going to use editing magic to zoom in. And you can see little Luigi's coming out of the coin block. And there's also Luigi's over there.
And we actually couldn't view this in the Let's
Play. It is. The Luigi's in the background, they were definitely visible.
Yeah.
But I don't think we didn't see any Luigi's come out of the coin block.
Because I think like I said, we were being very competitive.
Yeah, and we didn't spend much time here. We just kind of immediately made a jump for the flagpole.
And that's kind of like
But yeah, so this game was, as I was saying,
like a shout out to Luigi because it's like it came out.
Yeah, so as I was saying in the actual whatever episode we actually did this.
Yeah.
This game came out in 2013, which was Nintendo's year of Luigi. So every first party game that came out during that year has like Luigi Easter eggs, and this game is loaded full of them. I only know like half of them, maybe. That's the first one I remembered. Even though I think we've probably already passed by like 10 of them.
And I think I mentioned the irony about that because I don't know how it became, but Luigi somehow became the one of the shit on character. The second, he's like second best, second to Mario kind of character. And when during the year of Luigi, I think Nintendo didn't do so well in sales.
It was not a good year financially.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like I heard Dark Moon was a pretty good game.
It is. I played it. It is.
And this game, I'm having fun playing this game too.
Dark Moon is a worthy successor to Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, you would say that it's a game worthy of its sequel. Like the sequel is actually better than the original.
Yeah, even though it was made by a completely different team.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was made by Next Level.
Who made Luigi's Mansion, the original one?
That was E80.
Oh.
That was Nintendo themselves. Next Level Games also made the Mario Soccer games and I believe the Punch-Out remake.
Oh, we should one day play Mario Soccer. I think in our off time we
that'd be like a side game. There's no real story.
Yeah, I mean it could kind of be like a 2v2 kind of thing. Yeah. We can probably invite.
That'd probably just be like a one-off. I think
we can probably invite. I would say special guests and
any of our friends.
Yeah, any of our friends.
It doesn't have to be. It could be anyone.
But I mean, Maybe we can
just a warm body. Anyone will do. We'll just grab someone off the street.
So if you guys
drag them into our place and tell them to play video games with us. So if you that'll end well.
If you guys want to see, I don't know, was it Super Mario Striker, right? Is what it was called?
Yeah, Super Mario Strikers was the first one. Mario Strikers Charged was the second one.
Just
at least in the US, those have different. Those games have different names in different regions.
Yeah.
So remember this level?
Yeah.
So
I think this is the first level we actually game over.
Yeah, so that's the star you missed. It's actually a pretty well hidden one,
and nobody would. We probably would have never gotten that. I mean,
yeah, I actually forgot about that star, and if I did remember, I think I probably would have been vetoed trying to go back into the wall to get it.
I like you getting that. Yeah, but like I said, if any of you guys want to see us play a game of any kind, just give us a shout, and we'll
send us an electronic mail,
or put it in the comments, I guess, and we'll do it. I mean, we actually
we won't ignore it.
Yeah, we probably. We actually do want to kind of play. I mean, you guys could probably mention games that we've never heard about, and who knows? It could kind of be a fun thing to play. You know?
Yeah.
I've always want to try new games, and there are a lot of games that I've never heard about that people keep raving about, and I think it'd be cool. Right,
so this is the last level that we missed something on. It's pretty obvious. It's just Captain Toad here is on this train.
Oh wait, did we miss Captain Toad? No. Oh,
I think we unveiled him right as we left.
It's already too late.
So yeah, it was the back train. It was the front of the back train.
Oh, and nice job.
Yeah.
Score that 1,000.
You didn't notice I got the top of the flagpole every level. Showing how to do it properly.
Showing us what's what.
Yeah, showing how good you can be at this game when you don't have 3 other people trying to throw you into pits or jump on you constantly.
You know, I blame our special guest.
I blame you.
I would blame me, but I'm playing the game, so I'm just gonna push the blame on somebody else. I blame you.
Bad at game. That's what you are. No.
Alright, so
just showing off.
Oh,
we got every star.
Oh, did you?
Yep, we have every star up to World 4.
And this is kind of like
just running back, just showing all the progress we've made, how far we've come in this world.
This is kind of like your bragging moment right here, where you can get all the stars without our help, or actually, it's easier. It's easier without our help.
If I was playing this game by myself, I think I'd be done by now. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So running through, and actually, I do have one more thing to show. It's in World 1.
I'm guessing you're playing up to it.
Yeah, I mean it's not a big deal, but just a lot of.
I mean, there are a lot of.
It was just verifying every level that we have everything at every level, even though there is a screen that I could just show every level with stars and stamps. I actually forgot about that when I recorded this.
Hell, maybe next time.
Yeah. So, first I want to see what this guy has to say. It's very important. So
you really do like looking at the messages of other people, don't you?
It's the best. The Miiverse is the best part of any game that has Miiverse integration. So I think most people already know about this, but just in case you don't, there is a trick you can do in. It's a few levels, but I think 1, 2 is the first and the easiest level to do it in. So you just need. Well, you don't need a mushroom, but it makes it easier. You just need a shell. So I'm gonna take this Koopa shell. See you later. I accidentally threw it, but.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah. So, if you go to this spot specifically, and line it up just right, you can do this. The old classic, I think 3-2, in the original Super Mario Brothers, you can do this.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that they used to do this in contests, and they to kind of rack up points, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did they eventually ban that?
I don't really follow the Super Mario Brothers score attack scene. I don't know. I stopped at 50 lives because I didn't want, you're cheating, you got 999 lives, and you're just going to sail through the game. Trust me, I don't think 50 lives is going to last us very long. I don't think it's going to last us probably even through World 4.
Well, your lack of confidence is very...
I'm not being... I'm just
very depressing.
I'm being realistic. And in fact, even people on the Miiverse already know about this. I think we kind of come full circle with that slot machine thing, but I'm not going to do it again. But first I want to talk to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love talking to people. No, so now that we've gotten everything, we'll just go back to World 4.
Oh, wait. Wow. I didn't know that was a feature. You can just warp to...
Yeah, this is a map, and you can warp using the map. So, 401, Ant Trooper Hill. That's going to be our first level next time.
Well, hopefully it goes well.
I have a feeling it won't.
Oh, I'll cross my fingers for it to go well. Maybe, hopefully, you come in last.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I mean...
I think I'm going to actually try in World 4 just to show you.
That's why I'm playing this game. Oh my god. Get wrecked.
Actually,
Wait,
no.
Frogs!
Nope, no frogs.
What do you get with frogs?